so. Wait, is the mic on? Okay, so Big Brother 8 is officially underway. I won the second competition with Talia, and then she and I agreed that she would take the faux power and I would give it to her as long as she helped me later on down the line. So I hope she stays true to it. So far she has. She told me what the power is. She got the veto. She got to pick the veto players. So I'm hoping that Christy, who just won HOH and I helped her win it, I think she saw me helping her, will keep me safe this week. I'm pretty sure she will. I'm going to try to put a target on those boys who seem to be working together, like Steven, Roy, Nick, and Patrick. I'm going to try to put a target on them after I talk to Christy.
Okay, so it's about 12:30, and I'm a newbie, so I have no idea what to really expect. Not sure who I can trust, although I have heard about one person not being trusted, and I don't know, I can't really tell. He is a veteran, though, I will say that. I don't know. I feel like Roy and Patrick are making an alliance. Like, I saw them, like, leave a room together and, like, giggling. I don't know. As of right now, I'm, like, trusting everyone, and I really hope Chrissy doesn't put me up, because her and I are both newbies, and I feel like her and I should, like, go through this together, and then we'll battle it out, but I think for right now, I just need to be calm, make friends with everyone, and then be a bitch if need be. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Alright, we just got done with the first HOH. I don't know what's going to happen. I didn't win. You know, I tried hard in the pool, but Andrew was working for her. So that scares me, because we need Andrew out. But I want Andrew out in the first week. I started off my day with a mimosa, but it's gonna end. I don't know how it's gonna end yet. It's the first week. Give me a break. I'm pretty drunk already, so a couple hours, I might just be passed out right here.
It's on.
Hey!
Alright, so everyone who's in the kitchen, this might be the weirdest. Like, yeah, the kitchen people. That's who we are.
Yeah.
The kitchen people.
Kitchen
Very
people.
tense.
But
Not sure what to
Don't
think.
know
I
who
mean-
Chrissy's gonna put up.
Yeah. Week 1. Bullshit. I should have won the pool competition.
Alright, who does everyone think she's gonna put up?
I think Andrew should be up. But
Yeah, she probably won't put him up.
But they're teaming up.
Yeah, they're teaming up, so Andrew's
They're
not
definitely
going
teaming
on.
up.
Andrew helped her win. Didn't know that earlier.
I didn't know
Wish
that
I did.
either.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't, you know.
I didn't even know Andrew talked to her.
I feel like Mel should go up. I was gonna,
Yeah. Oh, shit.
That was a very strong player.
I was gonna
No.
silently
I'd
suggest.
say Roy should go up,
Roy's also strong, especially in memorization competition.
Yeah.
I mean,
because he's already won 2 competitions.
Mhm.
I think,
Or 1. Did he win 1 or 2? I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows
I
anymore?
mean, Roy's a good
I
competitor.
think Roy and Joey are working together.
Mhm.
They are. I think Patrick and Roy are working
Yeah,
together.
but what's that? I mean, Joey's not.
Joey's not that strong right now. He's a newbie, but he could grow into a full-fledged predator.
Yeah.
I ate about 100 cheese squares already.
I'm going off on
My
the French
cholesterol
onion dip.
sky high. French onion dip. Yeah, that's me.
Shit ton of sangria.
Yeah.
Look good. I haven't even tried
I've
it
had
yet.
1 beer so far.
Confession room,
Only 2 mimosas.
diary room, whatever the fuck this is called.
Alright, I'm hot.
All right, let's go.
Yeah,
Kitchen
it's a shitty
squad.
diary room. Sorry about that.
Waste.
I have no idea what's happening right now. Christy and I were paired together for the first challenge, and I really trust her. She's really strong, physically and mentally. We really killed that Memory Aces competition, and then she did really well for the rest of the day. She won the first HOH. The girls approached me, minus Christy, for a girls' alliance, plus me. And then I had some of the boys. I had Roy, Joey, and Mickey, and Steven approach me to kind of go after Andrew. I just told Chrissy a million times, I was like, me and you, ride or die to the end, final 2. Whatever you want to do, I'll support, I'll do. But I have no fucking idea. I think I'm in a decent place right now, but because I feel comfortable and safe, that means I'll probably be on the block. So look for my angry diary room in about 10 minutes or less when I'm like, oh, she fucking backstabbed me and put me on the block. But for right now, I'm like, please, please, please. Most of the boys are like anti-Andrew, 100% anti-Andrew. And Steven was like, just tell her to put up Andrew, tell her to put up Andrew. I obviously didn't do that. I just tried to plant the seed of like, feel out the house of like who public enemy number one is, and then put them up against the pawn, and then just have the house get rid of their number one target. And then there's no blood on your hands. So I'm hoping that's Andrew, just because he has not approached me once. He approached me once in the hallway and was like, what did you say to her? So as usual, he's being a little snake. But I have no idea what's happening. I have no idea.
Yeah, so obviously I'm a rookie. It's my first time playing, but as far as I can tell, Andrew's already the seasoned vet. He's somebody everyone's really trying to angle in on and take down, and I completely agree with it. I do not want to get backstabbed in the end by him, because I hear he's quite the manipulator and he knows his games. Talia is also very sneaky, and I have no idea what she's doing. She has the faux power right now, and that's dangerous. But right now the game plan is we have a little alliance. I won't necessarily say any names, but it's this nice little core we have put together, and main goal right now is try to take down Andrew, and then need to take down Talia, because I don't know what her secret power is, but she's very sneaky, and I don't know what's to come of it. But finish this sangria, and hopefully Andrew and Talia are voted in. Let the games begin.
Well, I'm safe this week. Andrew had a choice to pick as a partner for the veto competition between me, Nikki, and Melita, and he picked me. And I tried my best to throw it, but he's an English teacher, I think, and spelled a really good word. There's always next week to get Andrew out. There's always next week.
Christy was HOH, and she put me and Taejin up on the block because she said she didn't want to make enemies because everyone in the house was trying to get me out. And I tried to tell her, let other people do your dirty work. Like, there's no reason for her to come after me because I'm not going after her at all. But she's doing the house's dirty work because she doesn't want to make enemies, which makes sense up until a point when they start picking her off. So it's not going to last her a long-term strategy. However, I won the Golden Power of Veto, so I am completely safe this week. Even though Steven tried to throw the competition and fuck me over, I still won. So now I'm trying to save Taejin, because I think he'll be a number for us down the line. But Christy is so brainwashed by this majority that she's just doing whatever the majority says. And I'm telling her that the majority is like going with the group of Steven, Roy, Nick, Patrick, and Joey is just going to get her fucked in the end. She's on the bottom of that totem pole.
Okay, so no one knows that Andrew and I both planned to pick friend and foe, so I would get the foe. And so I owe him now, and I'm very torn because the whole house is against him. So I don't know whether to stay on his side or to keep pushing to get him out of the house like everybody wants.
So I just won first HOH, and I nominated Andrew and Taejin because it was safe to nominate Taejin. He doesn't have many alliances, and there was a strong alliance that wanted Andrew out. However, Andrew just won the veto, so now he's safe. So I don't really think he's going to bother coming after me later on, well, anytime soon. It's okay. So we put up Jamie, and everyone's just going to vote Tay out. Now things are getting hairy because Roy, Nikki, Steven, Joey, and possibly Patrick have an alliance, but it also sounds like Patrick has an alliance with the girls, and he also told me that he wants himself and me to be the last two, so I'm not sure if we could trust him. So right now I'm pretty sure that Taejin is gonna get nominated out or evicted, and I'm thinking I'm safe for a little while, but I'm not real sure. This is ridiculous.
Taejin, I'm sorry, bro. Cool guy, but you don't have much to offer.
I vote to evict Taejin. Tay, nothing personal. Neither one of you pretty much spoke to me at all today. I'm really just a puppet in this round. Christy wants to make as little enemies as possible. She puts up Taejin and Andrew. Our goal was Andrew. Andrew comes down. We put up Jamie and her is his place just to kind of fill a spot. But unfortunately, Andrew was target number 1. You're target number 2. Sucks. Good luck.
Alright, you guys get the gist.
I choose to evict Taejing. Simple because leaves no blood on my hands. He's no real allies, so yeah, that's it.
Taejin, got no experience, kid.
Taejin, sorry, but you were really late.
Okay, I vote to evict Jamie. I'm trying to save Taejin, but I don't think he has the number, so I'm giving him a pity vote. I don't even want either of them to go, but I couldn't keep my allies here this week, so now I really need to win HOH next week.
So sadly, I vote to evict Tay. I really wish this isn't the way it went, but Christy's getting played by the other side of the house, so sadly, I have to vote for Tay.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I spelled it right. It's not clear, but whatever. I'm just going along with the rest of the house. That's all I have to say.
Okay, so we've revealed Andrew's lie number 1 of the game.
Yeah, he said my boys were trying to take me out. I don't think they are.
First of all, no one has
But
talked.
they
No one
might
has,
be.
No one
They
has.
might be.
No one has even spoke to Andrew yet out of our group, and the group is strictly me, him, and Roy.
The Wiseman.
Joey thinks he's in.
Patrick thinks he's in.
They have no shot. They're not cut out for it.
No fucking shot.
Yeah, but I went up there. You know, told her what needs to be done.
Dude, but we have to start. We have to tell Patrick and Joey. We have to tell Patrick and Joey that we're starting a fake alliance with Andrew and Mel and Talia.
That's what I'm
And
trying to
Talia
do. That's
has
what I
it.
told Taya already.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I said Andrew, Patrick, Mel, Talia are in our lines. Yeah. You heard it here first. Scheming.
We're gonna get Joey out next week.
Yep.
I have no idea what's happening in this house. I'm balancing between both sides, playing more so with the boys, and I'm hanging on by a thread with the girls. I really, really, really trust Christy and Talia. Those are probably my 2 closest allies, followed by Steven, Nikki, Roy, and Joey, and then all the rest of the girls. I was okay with the girls, but then Melita started coming after me, and she said it was a warning. For what? I've done nothing to betray anybody's trust. But now I'm kind of leaning more towards Talia and Christy, resting on the boys, letting the girls kind of self-destruct, hoping this week to get out Andrew, if not Andrew, hopefully Jamie, because that partnership of Jamie and Melita has to go, because they're not that strong competitors, but they're very social.
So Talia won HOH in like the most nail-biting competition ever, because if Steven won, I was like 99% sure going to be targeted and gone. And then with Talia, I was a little bit less certain, so I was rooting for her, and she won by 1 point. And she said that she's not putting me up because we have our deal from earlier in the game that no one else knows about yet. I'm trying to get her to put up one of that boy alliance because it's Steven, Patrick, Nick, Roy, and Joey. But we found out that they don't trust Joey at all anymore. So Talia's thinking of putting up Joey and one of the other boys. She said she's thinking about putting up Roy. And I'm like, we're not getting rid of Joey. If they don't trust Joey, we need to keep Joey. So whoever's up next to Joey, I'm going to try to rally the votes against.
So in the last HOH, I was absolutely awful, and I hated myself for it. But it paid off in the end because Talia won, who is my ally, and I'm not very nervous that I'm going to go up, but I really hope that she follows through with our plan of putting one of the 5 main boys up, who are Patrick, not so much, but the other 4 are just so obviously in an alliance that one of them needs to go because we won't have the numbers if they don't go. So hopefully she follows through, and then hopefully I win HOH next. And that's about it. I'm really trying to like get into Talia's head and Christy's head and Melita's head and Jamie's head once again about an all-girl alliance, which makes sense because, you know, we're always at the bottom of the totem pole. And so far everyone's on board, so we'll see where that goes.
This is getting tough. Roy and Steven are really strong, and this is very difficult, and I don't know who to pick. I no idea. I don't know. No clue. So we'll see. It's hard. They're both strong. I don't know. We'll see.
Sorry, Roy, you're too strong.
Alright, I'm voting for Roy this round. He's too much of a threat. He's got lots of powers, and it will hurt the Alliance more if he goes. The Alliance of the Boys has.
It's been a very interesting train of events. I got teamed up by my team, and now Moran, it's time to go, bro. Sorry, you dicked me over. I'm dicking you over now. It's just the way she goes. That's that. Moran, you're going home. I don't trust Nikki. Nikki, he's a little politician, and for the rest of everybody else, they're up in the air. Andrew he's playing the game. He's playing it very smooth. Melanie's very to herself. Roy, hopefully Roy stays together. Me and him will make it to the Final Four. Everyone else is just really guarded. So that's that. It sucks to be Moran right now.
This has been the hardest fucking decision of this game. I really don't know who's telling the truth and who's lying. I really feel that it's going to come down to just 1 or 2 votes. I really think it's going to be 5-4 or 6-3. And I really hope that I'm on the right side. I really hope. And now that I'm voting, it's coming more and more clear to me because of how Andrew was voting that I should vote opposite of him. But I hope this does not come back to heal me, and I will deny it for the next few weeks until I'm voted out. In a week or 2, it's fine. I vote to evict Roy.
Alright, this week was tough to decide, but I finally decided I feel bad, real bad.
I think I'm gonna vote for Roy because it looks like everyone wants me to vote for Steven, but like, fuck it, yo. I'm already out.
So I know we have a shared power, but I'm willing to give it up because I think Steven's easier to bring onto my team and to get him to do things. So I'm sorry, Roy. I have to vote you out.
I have to go with Roy because he's like too strong for this game, and like I feel like if he's out, there's like an upper hand. He's so strong that like we all need to at this point unite and like take him down. I mean, so sorry, Roy. Bye.
Okay, I vote to evict Steven because I'm pretty sure he was one of the people gung-ho about getting me out. And so it's for my best interest to get rid of him. I think the house wants Roy gone to get rid of his powers, but I think his powers are useless. He's not allied with Mel or Joey. So his powers will never come into play. And I think he's a lot more willing to jump around than Steven is. I think Steven is locked, at least against me. So I vote to evict him. Fuck! I literally just voted Steven out. And someone else did too. I'm not really sure who. But now he won HOH. So I'm pretty sure I'm going on the block. But my deal to him will be he took a shot at me, failed. I took a shot at him, failed. If we can somehow call it a truce now, we can get some of these other middle players out. I don't know who. I still want him to turn against Patrick, but I doubt he will. So I'm going to have to throw some other name under the bus. Maybe he'll throw something out there. Fuck. I might be going home.
So Roy went home, or got eliminated, and now Steven is HOH. And the irony of that is because I put Steven up for the veto, I just had a conversation with Steven, and I wouldn't be surprised if he put me up, but I don't think that would be the smartest move. But if he did, then I guess all I can do is try to win the veto so I can get myself off the chopping block.
Hey, y'all. Head of household. I put up Andrew, and he ended up winning the power of veto and took himself off. So that pretty much means that I have officially an enemy in the house. Because this is the second time I've tried to get him out, and it's only a matter of time until he gets me out now. But at least I got to wear this robe for this week.
This week in the Big Brother house, Steven won HOH. I was really nervous, and I was right. He put me up. But he put me up against an equally big target, Patrick, because the whole house is mad at him for running his mouth to everyone. I won the veto, making myself the veto king.
Are you voting?
Yeah. And yeah, I'm down here.
I want to make a video.
Okay, wait, I'm finishing my vote. No, I'm just saying, I'm the veto king. I won the third veto, saved myself, and I happily vote to evict Patrick, who has been gunning for me since the beginning of the game.
Patrick, you've been manipulating the entire time. Been just going after the beneficiary of whatever can help you. So, for that, you're gone. Also, just schemed up a little plot. I'm keeping myself around. I'm the rookie, but I'm holding it down. I was on the chopping block with Moran. However, I flipped the script and was like, why not put two veterans together? He's been yearning to get Andrew out. And then Patrick's he put himself up to this. He's been manipulating back and forth. So it was a matter of time before somebody completely, blatantly called him out. Person was me. Brought it to the head of house and managed to survive a little bit. Right now, just trying to figure out what side to stay on because I was getting thrown under the bus before by Nick and Moran, but don't really know where my ties lie with everybody, so just playing it. The rookie's out.
Patrick, you will never learn to keep your mouth shut and just mind your own business and work with one team. You spread yourself way too thin.
I'm voting for Jamie because she deserves to be voted out.
So I completely agreed with your speech that the boys are going to run the house, but unfortunately Jamie's my ally, so I'm going to have to vote you out, Patrick. I'm sorry.
Okay, so my decision is Patrick. The reason is because he's had my back. Although I'm not sure if I can trust him or not, I still thought the best would be that I vote for him. Because if he knows that I vote for him and he stays, then I know he'll have my back.
Had to happen sometime.
Alright, I'm gonna vote for Patrick this round. He's more powerful than, or more dangerous than Jamie. Yeah.
Patrick's gone. He was a good ally to me. Honestly, a good ally. Told me a lot, but he was playing the whole house. Only person I can trust in this house is Nikki. You know, we picked up Joey because he was a free agent in alliances, and I don't know. I'm nervous, but I really want to play in the head household game they're playing right now. It's like a bow and arrow game, and I'm the only one that can't play. It sucks, but whatever. See you guys.
So we just came from talking to Melita in the HOH room, and according to Andrew, she said she's putting up girls, but when we went to talk to her, she's putting up Andrew.
The opposite.
So I really hope she stays on her word because it would be very foolish if she put us up because we're literally not coming for her at all. We need Nikki and Steven gone because they're obviously in love.
And Andrew gone because Andrew's a huge threat. Steven and Nikki are an alliance, so they need to go.
And Joey's just here.
And Joey's just an obvious target.
So he just
which is what she said, but I don't think she would have called us in at the same time if she wanted to plot against us.
I know. Which makes me nervous because now it's a little obvious because Nikki saw me, Talia, and Melita all in the same room together. So
But I think they have an idea that all of us are
working together. But now it's
Haven't
coming
admitted
to a
it.
crucial turning point. We need one of the boys to go home, but then we're going to have to start working against our own. And I have no clue who to go after.
Eventually, Andrew needs to go home because he's just too good at this game.
Well, yeah. Once he's gone, then it's going to be hard because between Jamie and Christy, I don't know what to do.
They're just too nice. Like, what do you do?
Here we are trying to
Whatever.
bring girls out on top again.
I've gone rogue. I was going to vote Andrew out. But thinking about it, I'd like to see some other games deteriorate a little bit more. So as my faux move, hoping this pans out for me, I vote to evict Joey.
I am voting for Andrew to be evicted this week. His time has come. He's won too many veto competitions. He's been a target since week 1. And it's time to go. So, see you, Andrew.
People are just dropping like flies.
I'm very sorry, Andrew. But I had to vote for you. I know we had a secret thing going on, and I shouldn't vote for you because I feel bad. But Joey, no offense, is not a threat because he hasn't won anything yet, and you've won all of the veto competitions. So I'm thinking long term, my game. I'm sorry.
I am so torn because Andrew made such a good point, and literally I have no use of Joey, but I do have a girl alliance, and if I turn on them now, I'll be the first one out with them. And, damn it. I really think this might be a mistake, but I vote to evict Andrew.
So I decided to vote for Joey just because Andrew's pretty much been like a safety net. And if Joey's gone, the two guys are just going to target Andrew. And they're going to keep targeting him until he's out. So at least give me another week. So sorry, Joe.
Andrew, had to do it. Fought for you, wanted you to get the veto. But everyone said you were tough to get rid of it at the end, so we're getting rid of you now.
Okay, so week 4, and Melita won HOH. I was pretty fine with it. I thought it would be good for me because I didn't have any issues with her, and I was working with her, and I wasn't going against her. But she put me on the block. The house wanted me gone, so she honored the house's wishes. She put me up against Joey, which I felt bad because I was working with him. But they were gunning for me in the veto, and of course it was the worst veto where you have to beat every single one of your competitors in order to win, and every single one of them challenged me. So I wanted to be the veto king for a 4th week in a row. I won 3, and then Patrick beat me on the 4th. Patrick and Melita beat me on the 4th. Fuck. They fucked me. Then when I thought I had the votes to stay, I tried to convince Melanie, Talia, Jamie, and Christy to keep me to stay. I only needed 4 votes to stay. And my pitch to them was that I'll go after those boys, and those boys will still only come after me. They're completely safe as long as I'm in the game. They didn't listen to me, and so now I got evicted. Now one of them is right behind me, I'm sure.
Okay, so plot twist. Joey is the HOH. I don't think Steven and Nikki are to be trusted. They came to me and Mel to form an alliance, and we agreed, but we agreed to trust them until we can't trust them, if that makes any sense. So I let Joey know that all of the boys are going to try to manipulate him, but when I was HOH, they told me to put him on the block. So we'll see if he listens to me. If he doesn't, then oh well.
Alright, update. Drunk. Steven, I love the guy, but he gets excited. And he's telling everybody we're in an alliance, and we're number 1 all the way. And, yeah, sure. That could work out. Or, I don't know. We'll see.
Rookie of the year here. So, I've made it. I've done it. I'm the head of house. I have a nice comfy robe. I'm chilling at the top of the mountain right now. A lot of people counted me out, but I've played this game like a game of chess, and most people haven't acknowledged that I've just been coasting along, riding underneath the shadow of my alliance of Steven, Nick, and whatnot. And we're at a point in the competition where I need to maintain that alliance and keep the game going, because we're down to 7 players now. I just had to vote Talia and Melanie. Why? Because Talia, she's been very sneaky. I don't really trust her, and then Melanie's a lot better than she's been portrayed lately. So, what my move is right now is kind of coast with Nikki and Steven, and I can't cross their backs so sudden and vote them into a veto, because then I'll have a direct threat against me, and the girls are not really working. It's kind of all solitude. If I were to vote one of them in, well, then in that case it would be they still have a chance of surviving and then trying to do all their manipulation and get everyone against me like they previously have. So I'm going to let the girls go at it, then ride underneath the alliance of Nikki, Steven, and keep playing myself, keep putting myself in the position in order to make it at the end. And then hopefully this little alliance that I have a few puzzles in play where be able to coast and get Nikki and Steven out. So, coming to you live, Rookie of the Year. Just doing my job.
I'm making my vote for eviction for Melanie Anderson and her eviction speech. Eviction speech. She called me and Nikki out big time, claiming she'd come after us. And good thing we wanted her gone anyways. So, see you, Mel.
So, I told Melanie that I would vote to keep her. I told Talia I would vote to keep her. I told Steven and Nick that I would vote out Melanie so I could join their alliance. But I'm going to vote out Talia and pretend like I didn't. And depending on what happens, we'll see where I end up and what secret alliance I join.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to evict Mel because I feel she does play a bigger threat, and she also, I don't know, I don't feel like I could fully trust her, like the less people there are, so bye Mel.
I'm gonna have to vote for Talia because we're gonna go 3-3, make this tie and put it in Joey's hands.
Another powerhouse down, not by my hand, Mel.
People voted me out, saying that I was using them as puppets and that I was trying to talk to all sides. So, I love 2 rounds in a row now that I get to cast a vote. It's fun. So the plan was that the boys and Jamie were going to vote Melanie out, and that the girls of Christy, Melita, and then myself, we were going to cast votes for Talia to go home, which would split the votes and give it up to Joey, and Joey would have to make the choice. And that's their game. That sounds great, but I'm not going to play their game. In a second faux move, I vote to evict Melanie. And if the votes go the way they should, it should be 4-2. Melanie's going to be fucking flabbergasted. Talia's going to stay. And everybody in the house that told me how to vote is going to be like, what happened? Who betrayed whom? So that's that. Melanie, I hope you're reading this. And I hope you're evicted.
Yes, my last video diary. Sadly, I have to go because it's Dion's 21st birthday. However, I made it down to the final 6 as a rookie. I've been overlooked this entire time, and I definitely could have won because I've been playing a very good chess match. I have allies all around. I was gonna sneak allies with Steven and Nikki, and then I also had Christy, and Jamie on the down low, as well as Melita. I had a lot of pieces in play in order to start ousting Nick and Steven out. However, I couldn't do it directly as head of state this time. Otherwise, they would have immediately thrown me right underneath the bus. But next time, I'm definitely going to take home the W. Don't overlook me this time, fellas. Rookie of the Year out.
Well, folks, this might be all she wrote. Girls teamed up against us. And, decided to put me and my, fellow alliance on the block. And, I just lost the, veto challenge by about 30 marble clips. So, this is the last time I talk to you. It's been fun. And hopefully I'll see you next time.
Nobody wants to talk this evictee ceremony, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go in blind and vote out Nick.
So, I think Christy actually did say, but Christy's gonna win this game. Let's just call a spade a spade. Christy is gonna win this game. She's playing a fucking dirty game. But she said it best upstairs. I really don't think my vote matters at all this week as the evictee vote. Neither friend nor foe, he got me out. I really think the odds are stacked against him. If he somehow manages to stay, I will be very impressed. With that being said, I think this is going to be a quick round-trip ticket. I think when we start the endurance competition, a lot of evictees are going to drop, and I think he's going to find his way right back in the door, close to being the HOH, if not crown the HOH. But whatever, this week I vote to evict Steven. Turnabout's fair play, bitch.
Alright, so I'm voting Steven. Sorry, Steven. I know that we've been working together, but you play a better game than Nikki, and I feel like you can beat me in the endurance competition.
So after much thought and consideration, I've decided to vote Steven out of the house because, let's be honest, he's an intimidating competitor, and I know he'd put up a good fight, so it'll be better to get him out now and then just fight later. So bye, Steven.
And my Big Brother 8 journey has come to an end, unfortunately. I made it 2 hours in the endurance competition. And then I was making a deal. I was trying to make a deal with Steven to get him to drop at the same time as me. Because I was thinking, like, if I can take someone down with me, it better be Steven. But then I fucked up and dropped my strike, so it was all for naught. They're still up there. They're going on hour 2.5.
Well,
We just finished the endurance challenge.
yeah. I was evicted last week by some spiteful girl. And tried to break up the alliance of Nikki and I. And then the endurance challenge was today. We just ended. And we made a little agreement. I'm going to bring Christy to Final 3 with me and Nikki. And you heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. It's what? It's
this weekly edition of
3:40 in the morning.
So we just played that game.
Time out.
We just played that game.
You got those in that picture?
Yeah. We played this game since what? 12:40?
No,
11:40.
11:20, I think.
Yeah. 11:20. Yeah.
So
My math's off right now.
4.5 hours.
4.5 hours. Yeah.
Joints hurt a little bit.
Joints hurt bad.
Smell real bad.
When did Roy leave?
I have sand on my face from dirt.
It's dried sweat.
Yeah. Oh.
So
Well,
we're gonna go shower up.
I'm gonna
get a few
shower up,
hours of
hit the
sleep.
showers, a few hours of sleep, and the games
We'll be
continue
back.
tomorrow. You heard it here first, folks. Big Brother.
This is what Christy's been doing for the past 2.5 hours. Last man standing wins. Will she win it?
So I've decided to vote out Talia this week because I feel like she's a stronger player than Melita, and you know, I just feel like if she stays around more, there could be like more tension, and I feel like now, like if Talia's gone, okay, then we could like they'll probably just go after Melita, so it also gives me another week to be safe.
I'm voting for Talia this round because I think that in the competition, she will be harder to beat. So she's more of a threat. Yeah.
Won the veto this week. Didn't use it. I vote to evict Talia.
Guys, it's been a crazy week. Jamie won HOH, and stuck with the plan of keeping me and Nikki together in the game with her, trying to go to the final 3. And out of Melita and Christy, Melita's the better competitor, so I choose to get rid of Melita.
I don't know how I'm still here, but I made it. Well, I'm gonna make it. Melita.
So Christy and Jamie, you made it to the final 2. And Jamie, I wish you would have had more confidence in your gameplay and maybe spoke more about being manipulative of Steven and Nikki and knowing that you were doing what you were doing, because it wasn't really clear if it was just luck or you were actually knowingly doing, like, working both sides, or just, you know, feeling safe and just going back and forth. So that's why I can't vote for you, Jamie. I'm really sad. But I'm very glad you made it so far. Christy, you played hard. You were in the Girl Alliance from the beginning. You won 3 HOHs. You won a bunch of vetoes with Andrew. You competed very hard in endurance. And I think overall you played a better game than Jamie. I wish you maybe flaunted it a little more at the end, but that maybe just may come from experience of playing or even watching the show. So congratulations. Well, I don't know if you won. I hope you win. All Girl Alliance, awesome job.
I choose for Christy to vote to win Big Brother. Strictly, even though she got me out final 3, strictly because she played a better game than Jamie, and it's better to be evicted by the winner than it is the loser. So best of luck to you, Jamie. Well played game.
Alright, so I voted for Christy because I think she just had the best answers during that portion, and Jamie said I probably don't deserve to be here right now, so I was just like, alright, that's when I knew.
I'm voting for Christy because she played an overall better game and Jamie kind of just floated her way to the finals.
I vote Christy to win because Jamie should have stuck with the Girl Alliance and not taken me out. So that's why.
Voting for Jamie. Thought you played a good game. Not pissed off at her anymore.
Okay. Although I wasn't in the game when Jamie put up the guys, put up the girls, I felt extremely betrayed when Melita came because we had discussed previously that we were going to try to get all the guys out so that we could have all the girls in the end. So I guess that's the main reason why I'm voting for Christy. I'm also voting Christy to win because she played a really great game. She won a lot of challenges. She stayed on the girl side. She never drifted off and made different alliances elsewhere. She was very honest and truthful, and she never put me up when she was HOH, and she was HOH 3 times. And she always went with what the girl said when we told her to put someone up for the HOH competitions. So that is the reason why I am choosing Christy, and I hope she wins.
I really don't respect either one of you. You're both terrible. Jamie less so, because Jamie was up on the block against me. No, you both played a pretty good game. You perfected the art of bouncing back and forth between multiple alliances and never really taking the heat for it. Jamie, you did so a little bit better than Christy, because Christy finally, I think, just sided with the girls. But because you had a much easier road, Jamie, I kind of have more of an appreciation for Christy's rough road gameplay. She won a lot of competitions, saved herself when she needed to, knew who to trust, who not to trust, when to make short-term deals and long-term deals. For that reason, I vote for Christy to win Big Brother.
You know, I'm trying to decide who to vote right now. Like, 'cause both you guys played a really good game. I'm weighing my options. Chilltown forever. I vote for Jamie to win. And, I wish I won.
Okay, so we have Christy and Jamie in the finals. I thought that Christy played a really, really good competition game where she was able to win pretty often, and she certainly helped me a lot along the way, which I appreciated. And then I think Jamie played the better social game because she was able to keep this alliance with Steven and Nick a secret from everyone, I think the whole game, which I thought was brilliant because we're all so busy targeting Nick and Steven. Little did we know she was never going to be targeted back by them. I think they both definitely deserve to be in the final two because they fought their way there. But I vote based on who has the harder struggle and who comes out of that victoriously. And so I think Jamie set herself up really well, but Christy just kept making moves that would help keep her safe continuously. She didn't have that one alliance that kept her safe. She kept making moves that would get others evicted. So for that reason, I vote for Christy to win Big Brother 8.
House guests, the votes are in. First vote to win Big Brother 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Christy.
Put it next time.
Yeah.
Don't put it back in.
I was waiting for this side. Second vote. Christy. 2 votes, Christy. 1 vote, Jamie. Third vote. Jamie. 2 votes, Christy. 1 vote, Jamie. Fourth vote. Jamie. 2 votes each. Fifth vote. Christy. 3 votes, Christy. 2 votes, Jamie. Fourth vote. Christy. 4 votes, Christy. 2 votes, Jamie. Fifth vote. Christy. Fifth vote. 5 votes, Christy. 2 votes, Jamie. And the winner of Big Brother 8, Christy.
Woo!
Seven to 8 to 2. Wow, congratulations.